I don't know. I'm gonna put this in on the next on the episode that's coming up here, but I'm just gonna add this in here right now. So I went to the Rod Hall, just double checking a couple things, and I forgot this scene came up. Whoops. So anyways, this is as soon as you get to the 7th floor, of course. Our sources say you've reached 7th floor, located in the 2nd stratum. We're very impressed. Few adventurers in town have made it that far. We're very pleased to see your growth as explorers, day by day. Which reminds me, we've just issued a mission that you may be able to undertake for us. I'll definitely like you all to accept it at your earliest convenience. A new mission is available. We'll work on that later. I was actually doing this to just do this. Just occasionally do this. You know, update things. Also, since I'm here, adding this in, there is a quest that it did unlock as soon as you get to onto the 8th floor. The Explorers Guild Trial. The Explorers Guild has assigned a harsh ordeal for its new recruits. Spend 5 days on the 8th floor of the forest. You get a hauberk for your reward, but that, in my opinion, is not the real reward. There's 2 ways to handle it. There is a spot in that area that is completely immune to encounters. You get no encounters at all. Or you actually spend the 5 days and actually fight it out entirely. I'm going to be fighting it out entirely, and I will be live streaming that entire run. But I'm not going to accept this quest for quite some time until I get to the point where I feel like I can comfortably do it. So it's not going to be as soon as I get to the 8th floor, so I'm just going to add that in later. So we'll be doing other things here in the actual episode, so don't mind this for now. Like I said, I'll be live streaming the actual run for this mission, since the 5 days is going to take quite a while to get done. The other option is to fill up your inventory, then spend the rest of the time in the no encounter area. Like I said, I prefer just fighting it out. You get enough. The amount of experience you get from doing that is kind of crazy. You kind of overlevel yourself for a lot of the game after that, and you might as well since you're doing it anyways, in my opinion. So just gonna add that in right now. I don't know where I'm gonna add this in the next episode, so we'll see. Hello everybody, it's Last Chase. Welcome back to more Etrian Odyssey. Last time we explored the 7th floor, and we got to experience our first experience with damaging tiles, and some dangerously chasing enemies that I didn't even want to show off, if I remember correctly. They will hurt you a lot, and they have a special kind of poison that will pretty much instantly kill any party member at this current point, so keep that in mind. Anyways, we're going to go to the Rod Hall. I believe there should be one here. Oh, yeah. We briefly hit the 8th floor, so we got everything for the 8th floor. Just making sure. So anyways, retrieve the dragon's egg. A dangerous dragon resides within the primitive jungle. You've been charged with going into the dragon's nest and retrieving its egg. You accept then? Very good. Now then, let me give you the details. The 8th floor in the 2nd stratum is home to a legendary dragon. We don't know much of this wyvern's ecology, but we are very eager to study it. So, we'd like you to head into the wyvern's nest and retrieve the dragon egg there. By studying the egg, you may be able to learn a great deal about the wyvern's habits. Take care though, it'll be extraordinarily difficult to beat the wyvern as you are. Find a way to dodge the wyvern and obtain its egg. He is not lying! That wyvern will 100% win if you try to fight it. Don't try to fight it. So anyways, let's start taking some other missions here. Fair to Shaleka. You know the drill. Go see Shaleka and ask her what she needs. She's been ecstatic lately about how much her selection's improved. Good luck. Also, identity unknown. A monster pursued by a band of adventurers vanished. They wish to learn the nature of their prey. Our client told me that while he was exploring the forest, a monster suddenly appeared. He wasn't prepared for a fight, so he ran. But when he came back, the monster was gone. Strange, isn't it? According to him, it happened on the 6th floor. Good hunting, kids. Alright, let's go talk to Shaleka. What's this now? Squats about the bone flail? Ah, so you guys helped me again. Now, let me see here. This time I need 5 tail bones and 1 bird talent. Here's one meant for self-defense, for folks in the back line. Anything that requires getting back to where we'll draw it back quick when it's whacked at this. So, obviously I don't have everything I need for that, but that is fine. Anyways, let's go and take a quick look around. I don't remember where everything is on this, but that's fine. So we can check our quest just kind of here as a whole. So that'll be something I can't do now. That we're working on here. Oh, butterfly flies. I'll have to work on that all the time. Speculations of millionaires will request a cultivate flower. You can never get to bloom. Find a flower that blooms only in the morning on basement floor 6. Locate the monsters that appeared on basement floor 6 and then vanished. Give me 1 second, I'm going to double check where some of that stuff is, so give me a minute. Okay, I just had to double check where some of that stuff was, so let's do Identity Unknown first. Yeah, so Identity Unknown is going to be over here. So yeah, there's a few things I haven't gotten to yet, but that's fine. So yeah, please. Alright, should be like right around here, I think. I love when the slot just comes in and be like, we're going to delete your health bar. Or at least it should be around here. Yeah, I'm just autoing everything right now. It's fine, it's no big deal. So it should be like right here, I think. Maybe go into the door and then come back, because this is a mining spot. Yeah. From what I'm remembering, it should be like right around here. But I guess I won't worry about that yet. So not as good of a healing option as that. It's always nice. But I don't feel confident about getting encountering to be like, hi. I mean, I was playing the other Etrian Odyssey games, and yeah, encounter rate not that insane unless you want to make it. Okay, now, as is, just going to heal up real quick. We're going to use an Amrita because I can. 15 TP recovery. Totally needed. Let's go. I'm going to need it here in a second anyways. Oh my. Alright, so before we go any further, remember this little doorway I went to really quickly and then kind of didn't do much with afterwards? See if we can fight it now. You return to the forest spring, but the ominous presence you felt has not abated. You cautiously take your leave from the ill-flavored clear. Okay, forgot. I gotta do this first. Alright. Not made too much progress yet, but since we got to the 8th floor, it's fine. A shrill scream comes from the direction you face. Flapping wings are audible as well. You break into a cold sweat, sensing the presence of a formidable enemy. A dreadful beast unlike any you've encountered so far is lurking nearby. That's very, very true. But let's keep walking as is. Just, explore the area, right? Oh, new enemies. Petaloids. Petaloids are very annoying. For one reason, it's because they can do a very annoying thing. You'll find out here very quickly. So we're just going to do this. Okay, well, they're not very obnoxious, like, well, okay, I'll tell you what they can do. They can put your entire party to sleep. It's very obnoxious. But we're gonna not go towards where that is yet. But yeah, rule of thumb for the Petaloids, go for them first. You pretty much always want to. So, can't do anything about that. That's fine. Let's put the correct doorway. Put a doorway there. My preference of doing this. I don't know. Just looks the map. Make the map look more complete. Personal opinion. After pushing through the thick brush, you reach a place with exposed roots surrounding a bud. The roots reach the ceiling as if to receive something, but they do so in vain. As you puzzle over this, you suddenly hear familiar voices approach behind you. Even further, you descend into the labyrinth, warriors. Zephyr, we congratulate you. The warrior woman Rin hails you, her constant companion Shalaka standing silently by your side. The Ronin and Hexer seem pleased with your progress thus far. We have a favor to ask such accomplished explorers. Usually the waters of a healing spring can be found here. Lately, though, the water has stopped, creating a great nuisance for adventurers. Rin punctuates her bitter explanation with a quick point to the ceiling. The monsters blocking the spring in the floor above is to blame. It's tiresome and vexing. Where's Zephyr? Will you go to the spring and free it from that vile monster? You can make short work of it yourselves, but we have other matters to attend to. If you mean to further explore the labyrinth, to do so would be in your best interest. This Rin, her wordless companion, turns to leave. Luck be with you, warriors. Gain victory over the monster and bring honor to your guild. With those final words, the two adventurers leave this place. You can go defeat the monster as requested, or continue your investigation. Like they said, like Rin said, it is very beneficial to do this. Okay. We got the drop from it, the gum vine. Gum vines will be very useful. Well, basically any drop's extremely useful here. But remember I probably put it at the beginning of this quest, this video, but the 8th floor has a special quest. I will not be doing that quest just yet. Okay, we're going to show the Petaloid in a little more of just like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Just beat it and ignore everything else and go after the Petaloid. Considering you can put your entire party to sleep, at least, at the very worst, canceling out your turn. At best, it's that. At worst, it's painful. We gotta take point here, but I don't really see the point of these things after in the second stratum. There you go. So that's why Petaloids are annoying. Thankfully, you didn't take out my DPSers, so we won. Wasn't going to show that, but until that happened. A small crack is visible in the wall of trees before you. Okay. You can probably switch one. You can probably notice when I switch to my mouse and whatnot. But yeah, like I said, I do plan to do something for that when I get to that point. Another take point. Yeah, until... Boy, if only these multiple take points would be useful. And we have a new enemy here. The Scorpion. Scorpions are the mini version of the heavily aggressive FOE in the previous floor. These guys are, of course, nowhere near as deadly, but we're still gonna, take what we can out of it. Spiders meant to debuff you, scorpions there do the damage. And then they hit me before. Alright. And we'll get the iron shell, which will be very useful. We need a few more of those to get everything we need here. Oh, by the way, I am pulling a pretty common tactic here, so I'm going to finish up Defender here. That's probably the next couple levels I'm going to do. And I'm going to work on Immunize pretty hard. I think that's like my next real priority, is just maxing this out. Yeah. Just for pretty good immunity. But yeah, that's pretty common strategy in the game, is to use a combination of Defender and the Immunize. So yeah. Hey, well, that's, I think, the other drop from them guys. But yeah, like I said, there is... Well, this is the enemy that they warned you about. finally reached the Wyvern's nest. Somewhere in the vast space before you, you can make out the Wyvern's shadow. You consider how best to find the egg without disturbing the Wyvern. Alright, so as you can see on the bottom right of the screen where it is facing, don't let it see you. Alright, you know, we do that. And, you know, this could be a real problem too. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of go all out because I need to. Alright. Yeah, as long as it doesn't notice you, you are okay. As you can see, I'm having pretty bad luck getting actually into the Wyvern nest so I can actually do what I need to do. Like mentioned earlier, don't try to fight it, you will lose horribly. Oh, okay, I think I remember. So, this is what happens whenever you make a wrong step. You fight this thing. Just run. Just run. There's no hope for you. Well. Oh. We're going to boost and escape. Yeah. Don't fight it. Don't even try. It's not even worth attempting. Alright, now. If only there was a way to get through without, you know, it absolutely destroying you. You're gonna search for the egg in the Wyvern's nest. You feel something large and round at your fingertips. This must be the dragon egg you seek. Alright, whenever you do that, right out. Don't even try anything else. Anyways, here's your egg. Oh yeah, no, it's directly behind the Wyvern, you just gotta sneak around. I see you're able to safely retrieve the dragon's egg. I thank you for your efforts, and trust you successfully escaped the dread Wyvern. Perhaps in the future, once you become stronger, you may be able to challenge it. But for now, discretion is the better part of valor. It's wise to solve the difficulties we face one step at a time. Be that as it may, for your service in retrieving the dragon's egg, we present you a small reward to show our gratitude. 1500 intel. Ah yes, before I forget, there's someone like you all to meet. He is Lord Vissel, chieftain of the Rada and leader of Etrian. The chieftain wishes to speak with you promising adventurers like yourselves about the forest. Wait one moment, please. Greetings to you, members of Zephyr. I'm Vissel, chieftain of Rada Hall. I protect Etrian and promote exploration of the forest. I wanted to personally thank you for your successful forays into the labyrinth. Now, as I'm sure you'll be exploring the place further, I have a point of advice to impart to you. The road leading further into the Wyvern is hidden near the Wyvern. So said adventurers in ancient times who went deeper into the labyrinth than we do now. Lately, only a few explorers dare go below the 8th floor. I have high hopes that you'll be one of the ones to reopen the way to the lower floors. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I look forward to speaking with you another day. I'm glad you're finally able to meet our chieftain. We're all very devoted to him, and we work with him to further develop this town. The chieftain only has time to meet with the very bravest explorers, you know? It's a sign you become exemplary adventurers. Keep up the good work. Here we have. Alright. Now let's all of our stuff. I don't even remember what I was saying before. Ah, new weapons, good. As you can see, I've been kind of farming money. Just a little. Yeah. I kind of got a little crazy with the picnic mode on my secondary team, not the primary team. Actually, I'm curious. Yeah, they're high. Yeah, picnic mode is such a breeze. I actually happen to bypass the levels of my main team by like 2 to 3 levels on accident. It's that much of a difference. Okay, let's see here. Going to up attack up to max, and I might add these, but I want to get Cleaver and Tornado max up, and that's pretty much all I need. Okay, like I said, maxing out Defender first, and then we'll get to like Smite. That'll be the next thing I go for, but like I said, want to max out Defender, and then we'll work on Smite. Let's see here. We're gonna multi-hit. Immunize gets a point. Troubadour, we're going to get Frost, because we want to get at least the elements. And a bit of a rest. Man, imagine sleeping for 1 hour and being completely rested like that. Could not be me, because I was very sleepy today. It snowed where I was. So, yeah, that was fun. Well. But, next up, let's go buy another thread. And start upping my stuff here. And now I will meet you on the 7th floor, getting what I need to do. Oh, 1 second. Alright, now that we are completely back at this area, you remember the spring that you were constantly told that you constantly were forced to back out of? Now is the time. Go handle this. Push through the dense plants. His body begins to feel lighter. You ache to rest here, but suddenly you sense an ominous presence nearby. The reviled creature blocks the spring's waters, targeting you. As you look about, a gigantic crab steps forth from the cascading water. Its large, sharp claws and hard shell make it seem like a harder adversary than any you faced. You vow to stand your ground and defeat the thing, and restore the spring to its natural state. Alright. The Pond Claw. Alright, normal strat. Also, get used to this strat being used all the time, by the way. It's kind of the all-around the best strat in the game. So get used to seeing Bravery, Defender, and you guys. Because there's really not much else that works as well. Even a critical hit, still not too bad. So I'll just kind of let it go. Okay, I have a little more time on the Bravery Defender and all that. But yeah, you can tell my group is pretty good now. Yeah, like I said, get used to seeing that setup a lot for most fights from here on out, because, yeah, like I said, not much else you can really do. Gigantic crab silently collapses to the floor. With that, the pools of water below you audibly begin to drain somewhere. Crab's demise seems to have unblocked their flow to the lower regions. Your task complete, you decide to return to the main goal of exploring the labyrinth. Yep. And now, on the lower floor, after getting hurt, don't mind that. Yeah, there's a reason why the quest is on the 8th floor for spending 5 days for. So, I'll just give you an example here. Go here. Now, there's water here. Rushing water is drinking. Drink the water. The party is revitalized, fully healing you. Now, Remember the one quest that I didn't accept yet? So if you wanted a really quick, short get out of the thing without, grinding and all that, just walk back and forth here for the entire 5 days, and you can clear it no problem. You'll get 0 encounters in this area. So, just a good point of reference here. I don't know how long I'm going to look here, so... yeah, just looking at the time here. Don't mind me. But, like that was mentioned, the only way forward in this place is through the Wyvern's Nest. But whatever, my full heal option's cheaper than any other option. As you stand marveling at the jungle trees, you spot a narrow road between their trunks. Continue down the narrow road? Yes. So, the only way forward is to figure out how to get through on these side paths. But yeah, the next couple paths are going to be pretty clear what you gotta do here, so I'm just gonna add that wall there because it's very obvious where that is. So, the 8th and 9th floor are heavily intertwined. So, just for point of reference, obviously we're nowhere near done fully exploring the 8th floor. We've got a long ways to go, but we've cleared up the Wyvern's Nest, and also managed to get the Wyvern's Egg in order to further research and figure out what's going on here. And then we also unlocked the spring here for the 8th floor. But what dangers await us beyond the 8th floor? And how many times will we be going back to the 8th floor? Find out next time on the next episode of Etrian Odyssey. This is Last J saying, see you guys later and have a good day. Bye-bye.